Welcome to Bed Crime Stories Podcast. I'm your host, T, and if true crime is your jam, and like me, you enjoy delving into unsolved cases, trying to figure out who done it, please consider subscribing. Also, if you find value in my content, please hit that like button. The house Don Wells and Candus Bly currently live in is said to have been inherited by Don when his mother passed away. My understanding is that the house and the 11 acres it sits on were fully paid for when Don was handed the deed. In 2021, the property appraised for $38,000 and its taxes were $206. That means that while living at 110 Ben Hill Road, Don and Candus only have had to cough up the $206 for the taxes and the monies for whatever utilities they have, the electric bill, phone bill, etc. They don't have a mortgage. Now, while the house is definitely lacking in many ways, no door on the bathroom, according to Ali Harris and Jose Roman, dangerous stairs leading to the cellar or playroom, no stairs into the house. Despite all that, it was still a shelter with 4 walls and a roof. Thank goodness for Don's stepfather, Mr. Goad, who left the property to Don's mother, who then handed the keys over to Don. Where would Don and Candus be living right now if they didn't own that property? They'd likely be paying rent or a mortgage if they're able to get one. This would mean less money for the Black Velvet whiskey, Mountain Dew, Skittles flavored vapes, cigarettes, crack cocaine, and other items we've heard the couple allegedly enjoy indulging in. With the house, Don has been able to get all those items and bags of frozen meals and boxes of cupcakes from the dollar store to feed the family. Win-win. Then comes the red Subaru. I have it from a reliable source that Don paid for the SUV in cash. So there were no monthly car payments for that vehicle, and there still are no monthly car payments for that vehicle. Many have wondered where Don got the money to buy the Subaru. While theories about that abound, an unverified rumor floating on the YouTube streets is that Don's elderly father may have provided the funds. Perhaps Don told his dad about his family's need for another vehicle, and maybe Don Wells Sr., who Don's stepsister Mary has said has been bailing his son out of trouble since forever, was moved once again to fix Don's problem. Maybe. What I'm trying to point out is that 57-year-old Don Wells has been enabled to survive with a wife and 4 young kids thanks to his parents. He didn't obtain the house he lives in through his own blood, sweat, tears, and savings. His mom gave it to him. And if the rumor about the Subaru is true, then he got that for free too. Don hasn't had to work hard and save for those items. The house at the very least was handed to him. Not having a mortgage payment is a huge financial boon for anybody. In some ways, one could argue that it enabled Don and Candus to lead the life they were living. It allowed them cash for their less than savory hobbies. And we know Don hasn't been diligently socking away cash for a rainy day. He told Chris McDonough of the Interview Room that he didn't need to sell his daughter Summer to buy drugs because he has $3,000 in the bank. Well, I would argue that $3,000 in savings is not a lot for a 57-year-old father of 4 young kids when he doesn't have to pay a monthly mortgage payment. I know a lot of us struggle with not a lot of money coming in, and many of us don't have the 3 to 6 month savings experts say everyone should keep just in case they lose their job or have some sort of emergency. Don and Candus won the lottery in a sense by getting a free house and possibly a free car too. And if you think about it, they could have done a lot of productive things with whatever monies were left over from Don's paycheck after they paid the electric bill, car insurance, and the phone bill. Girls gotta have a phone to make TikToks. Note that Don did not have insurance on the truck he was driving when he was caught driving under the influence, because that was one of the charges he had to face after that incident. Instead of buying the black velvet whiskey that got them both into so much trouble, they could have used that money to proactively fix up the house, get stairs built into the house sooner rather than later, get Summer a bed frame and a clean mattress. Ah, the could'ves, should'ves, would'ves. Until the next time on Bed Crime Stories.